What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about this whole position hero situation and what you should be doing right now to get ready again. Like I said, I made a video about it maybe like a month ago, and it looks like EA Sports is actually going to be releasing it soon. So I'm just trying to make sure you guys understand what's going on. There's been like some skyrockets prices in specific cards like the Sherman card and some other ones, right? Because what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to evaluate who were the best players in your opinion, and then that's going to have to be compared to what EA Sports thinks. Now, usually what EA Sports thinks is completely ridiculous, but it doesn't matter in this case. We're going to figure out exactly what's going on. Now, Richard Sherman was one of the cards that skyrocketed up, right? He was being sold for like, 50, 60K. He went up to like 100K at some point yesterday. They're going to still have him as a Seahawk, even though he's been traded to the 49ers, but let's go ahead and just go for this purpose to go right back to the Seahawks and see what's going on. All right, so look, pretty much what's been going on, right? People have been selling this card. This card's been flying off the shelves, right? Because people think that this is going to be something that's going to go in. Possibly he will be the position hero. But let me just explain something to you guys. Regardless of what happens, right? If you buy this, the reason I don't like doing it like this is because if it turns, I don't know if he's going to be the card, first of all, but even if it turns out that they use this card, it's not going to be that hard to get him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't, regardless of what people do, because this is what's going to happen, right? For the people that are going to be, the people that are going to hurry up and get it done and try to sell the position hero, at that time, right, the price of the actual position hero is going to come down. You see what I'm saying? Because the people that already bought this card in advance, it's going to go by the market. So what happens is a lot of people ask me like, yo, Gmias, what do you think the price is going to be? What's going to happen with it? It doesn't really matter. Let me just give you guys an example, right? You see how much it cost to make, what was it, Lawrence Taylor, right? The first day, like I try to, break it down to you guys. Lawrence Taylor was going for a lot of coins the first day that he came out, right? And then after, like 3 days later, he was at like 700K. The reason for that is this, right? A lot of people buy packs and they complete the set and they try to get their coins right away. There's a lot of other things going on as well that, are, against the EA Sports terms of service. People buy coins, they do different things like that, and they just want to make a profit. However, what happens is once a lot of people have already done it, it doesn't matter anymore. So you might not actually have to do the set for the position hero that you want, and it'll cost you less to get the card out right. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is why I don't rush into doing stuff, and I try to urge you guys to understand it. It's always been like that to a certain extent. The reasoning behind why a lot of these cards sell for so cheap now is because the gameplay is not as good as it used to be. Now, back in the day when the cards really mattered and everything was like on the up and up, the prices would maintain their value for a decent amount of time. For instance, Madden 15, when the Mutt Master first started and Richard Sherman was that dude, right? He was the Mutt Master. His card stayed expensive. By the time Madden was about to end and Madden, what is it? That was Madden 15, so that means Madden 16. By the time Madden 16 was coming out, Richard Sherman was still selling for like almost 1 million coins. Because I kept rage selling him and buying him back because I just for the hell of it. And he maintained his value because in Madden 15 you could actually play defense with the corner and it wasn't a lot of fluke going on. Like even if you were going to get face caught or user caught on whatever, corners like Richard Sherman that could strafe realistically, not slide and intercept the ball, that was a high commodity. So his price didn't go down. So the reason I'm explaining this to you is because when you look at this is 700K. Now, in the video that I showed you guys how to get the tortoise, the champion tortoise, I sold my tortoise for 500 and something K. You see what I'm saying? So everything that was going on was a lot of coins involved. So now when you look at it from this point of view, and now you go back and you say to yourself, yo, what the F is going on? Like, if you look at the prices now, they have to be changed. Like the tortoise champion, right now that we're going to go ahead and take a look at, it's going to have to be changed. Why? Because the market determines it. So when you guys ask, what do I think? What do I think? I want you guys to understand and have that train of thought. Remember, I sold this guy. Was it Whitworth I had? No, it was Yonda. I sold Yonda for 510K like 5 days ago. So the market's going to determine what these cards' value holds. So say you don't get that Richard Sherman, right? Because remember, even if somebody wants to buy the Richard Sherman and it's like the last card that's needed, EA has, what year was that? Was it Madden? It might have been 16, where they, okay, I need you guys to write it in. What year was that when Larry Foote, a specific card was going for like 500K, like a gold, like low overall card that was needed for a set specifically was going for like 500K. Since that point, what EA has done is they've done this, they've done wild card so that people can't make a specific amount of money off of one card. That's another reason why I urge you guys not to get the Richard Sherman or try to flock and listen to a lot of the things that are going on. Because when you look at the way that they've been doing it, they don't want one specific card to be that, to have that value, because then they can't determine the coin selling and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? It's a method to their madness. If one card becomes sought after like that, it makes it easier for coin distribution, and that's pretty much one of the things that they're trying to control to the best of their ability. You see what I'm saying? So when the set is released, right, I don't think, just based on what they've been doing, I don't think it's going to matter. Because you see what they did with like Mud Heroes, right? You see how they broke it down, and then even though this is this is for Kyle Long, right? You get the one from Kyle Long, and then it's like sidekicks that are specific to Kyle Long. I think what they're gonna do, even if you have to get the one card, remember how many users there are. There are not enough cards like that. You see what I'm saying? And they would have to release a whole new pack situation to get it. And say you just needed the one Richard Sherman, right? And then all of a sudden everybody starts changing their prices. They can't put it to that much of a price because the price of the overall position hero, it's not going to equate to the same thing. So all you would have to do is just wait. Now, say EA is slick, right? And they give us a new pack. Say because that's another thing I want to touch on. They do stuff like, oh yeah, let's give them the same pack that we gave them back in August. For instance, if you go over to Browse Packs, right, and you look at the exclusive offers, you'll see that they still give you an opportunity to get goats. Why are they still doing this with goats? Like, if you're still buying a goat, you're a complete and utter idiot. Like, you should not be buying goats anymore. But EA did things like, oh yeah, let's re-release baby goats. Like, what's going on with you guys? So that's what I'm saying. They're not going to lose like they lost in the past. They're going to make money off of packs and put the cards that you need most likely back in packs so you can get it done. Because Madden has changed. Remember, they're making a lot more money than they used to make. So it's not the same ball game. They're not trying to make it so that one specific guy can just have this card or whatever like that. Like, trust me, I still have nightmares about spending the coin to get Larry Foote to complete my set. You understand what I'm saying? So they took that away with the wild card. So now the other thing you might ask is, okay, if they don't do it like that and they have packs, how do you think they'll do it? They're going to do it the same way they did everything else. They're going to have a $20 pack or something like that. They're going to have it for coins, and then they're going to have bundles. If you need specific cards for the position hero set. But they're not going to make it so that one card rules the market. Because if they do that, they're pretty much taking away from everything that they started. You see what I'm saying? They're the ones that removed the way for you to do that, where you could just have one card and the value is just ridiculous. They did that. So it would make no sense for them to now say, okay, yeah, you specifically need Richard Sherman. And if they do that, listen, I just don't see why they would do it, because they all know that it'll make it easier for coin distribution and all the stuff that they're trying to, a lot of people be telling me, yo, Gmia, bro, they banned my account for this and all kind of stuff like that. So I already know, like, with the marketing and what they're doing as far as like commercializing the Ultimate Team, because it's bigger than just us buying packs. You see what I'm saying? They have to be able to generate income off of every promo that they make. So as much as we think that, oh yeah, we're getting off, whatever like that, nobody gets off like EA. So understand, if they make it so that it's one card, they don't make as much money. But if everybody's trying to pull packs to get the same card, to make the same set, everybody will be making the same set. They make more money. So that's that, right? With people that ask me specifically about why everyone is going crazy about trying to get Richard Sherman, because they're thinking that the sets are similar to the past. Now, this is just me guessing based on the trends that they've been making. If they do decide to have Richard Sherman and you bought him, that's great. You know what I'm saying? But my thought process based on what they've been doing, I'm thinking they're going to do stuff like they're going to have it to where it goes by wild card. And if you're looking for the cornerback position, you're going to have to put like a decent amount of people from the cornerback position into the set. If it's gold, elite, whatever like that, you're going to have different, variations of it. And it's going to go from quality to whatever. So Like Richard Sherman is a 90 to 91. These are the only 90 to 91s that I have, so I don't have a lot. So if you do have him, he might not be that value, but he might go into the set anyway, because they might have it for different, you know, the way that you make tokens and stuff like that. It might be similar to that. That's the only way that I can see it actually happening. So, like I said to you, what they like to do is they like to make it so you will be able to get rid of a lot of the excess cards that are in your binder. So that's probably how they're going to do it, the way I'm describing it. They're going to have it so that it's various gold, elites, whatever like that, because they always do this so people with that complain about, oh, bro, I got so much stuff in my binder, I'm waiting for this set, I'm waiting for that set. Like they used to have the gold master, the silver master, stuff like that. That's what I believe that this whole thing is going to be about. If it turns out that you need specific cards, what they're going to do is they're going to provide you with a way to get it out of packs, because that has been the trend. You see what I'm saying? Like, we have to learn how to go with the trends that EA is doing, because they're not going to just magically switch it. And then now, just think about it, right? When you look at the cornerback position, would you really even want a position hero cornerback? With like, okay, let me just show you guys what I'm talking about, right? Even with my corners with Ladder Goat, aka Ladder Bay, aka Ladder Daddy, right? Whatever corner you have, let's just go to let's go 98, 99, right? Let's just look at this. Rod Woodson, Night Train Lane, who is a stud, by the way, especially if you get him with Toughness Chem and you boost his speed by 1. All right, I got both these corners, right? So let's just look at Rod Woodson, for instance, right? Look at these numbers. Do you really think they're going to make something to where the position hero is going to cost that much when you have Ultimate Legends like this? And now, after you think about that, you got Casey Hayward, you got Jalen Ramsey, you got Lattimore. Patrick Peterson, I still put in the argument. And remember, I'm just using position heroes at the cornerback position as an example, right? Why would you go out of your way if you have either one of these cards to get it? So EA has to make it more desirous. They gotta make it so that we want to do it just to try it out. So they're not gonna make it wild. So that's why I'm urging you guys to not really go too crazy about it. And you know, just sit back, relax, see what they're trying to do, and then we attack it based on that. And then, you know, whatever else goes on, you know, I'll let you guys know which way you go about it. But remember, if it's released in a certain format, use the guidelines that I've tried to explain to you. You know, for different times and different situations. It's all situational. If it comes out the way that it looks that you can make some coins, get it done fast, sell it early. Because the prices drop so quickly and everybody realizes, like, why am I doing this? You know, like how you just start doing it because we're so conditioned to doing it. Like we'll be in the item set like, yeah, son, I'm about to do this mad quick. But yeah, I'm doing a halfback. But I got a 99 overall halfback though. What am I doing? And my halfback is better. Our brains are conditioned to just do the set. So don't worry about that. There's nothing wrong with you. That's just what EA has made us. But if you can make money promptly at that time, get your coins up. Because I want more of my viewers being millionaires. I want it so bad that anything that comes out, we can buy it. And then we just go to, like, people be bragging, like these other YouTubers, like, yeah, I bought this pack and I got this pack. And we just go hashtag GmiasWorld. They're like, yo, what's going on? Because we didn't need to do all that. We were already millionaires from grinding from what EA gave us, and we're just spending money the same way. That's what I want. Because people are going to still spend money regardless. And buy a lot of packs and stuff like that. And I'll buy packs when I do deals with you guys and we do bets. But for the most part, I want us to get every little thing that EA is giving us out of their system. Because believe me, they're always going to give us something, but we're going to have to work for it. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. That's the information I got for you right now for Position Heroes. Hope to see you back soon. Subscribe. Let's go with a video view goal of about 15,000 for this video. And I'll see you guys and girls next time. GmiasWorld. One love.